first and foremost, this Veterans Day, I would like to thank the veterans and our servicemen and women for their service. Without you doing what you do, we would not be able to enjoy the standard of living that we enjoy now, and we would not be able to watch the football that we know and love. So, thank you all. You go out there and protect our freedom, and, you know, that's... I couldn't cut it in the military, so thank you all for your service. Secondly, about the game, I can't really get mad. I mean, yeah, we lost to the Cowboys. A little upset, a little disappointed, but no, I'm not mad. We went out there, we showed up for work, we played hard and competed. You know, we competed. Fucking our offense, you know, Carson Wentz looked like Carson Wentz, and Aguilar, Golden Tate, I think we could have used him more, but, you know, Wentz, Aguilar, Tate, Ertz, Jeffrey, our offense played good. I think we played good. I think our offense looked just fine. I think the offense looked just fine. We got points on the board. We just didn't get enough points on the board. And you know what? In regards to the defense, I'm not going to get mad at you either. Because, hey, you guys, you're fighting, you're wounded, all right? You guys are fighting wounded. You're missing a few key defensive weapons. And you weren't bad. You prevented a blowout. And that's good. But here's the thing. You need to work harder. You need to do better, especially since we're playing the New Orleans Saints next week. We've got the same record as the Cowboys now, 4-5. I'm a little disappointed. I think this is going to be a bit of a long year for us. I really do. I think this is going to be a long year. And at this point, I'm just content with a winning record. I mean, if we make the playoffs, great. But if we don't, you know, I'd be perfectly happy with 9-7. I'd be perfectly happy going 8-8 this year, even record. It's better than a losing record. But honestly, I think we can do a lot better than this. I think that we can do a lot better than this on the defense. The defense needs to practice up. They need to work harder. And, well, by God, our injured defensive line needs to heal the hell up. Hopefully next week we get at least one or a couple of defensive weapons back. I mean, the game itself was a real nail-biter, all right? It was a nail-biter. There were a couple times we were in the lead. There were a couple times they were in the lead. Just the Cowboys wound up winning. I don't like the fact that we lost to the Cowboys, and I don't like the fact that the Cowboys fans in my area are probably going to be up in my fucking face about it. But hey, that's part of being a fan of a team, all right? You win some, you lose some. When you win, it's great. When you lose, it fucking sucks. When you don't make the playoffs, it sucks. When your rival wins the Super Bowl, it sucks. I mean, last year's Super Bowl, the first Cop Pizzle video I ever watched was him going off on the Eagles being the Super Bowl champs. And I kind of feel for him, you know, because when your rival wins the Super Bowl, it really sucks and you're really pissed and this and that. But you know what? That's part of being a fan of a fucking team. You have good years, you got good years, and you got bad years. This year so far, middling. You know, it's I'm kind of about how this year's going to turn out. Little afraid of going into. I'm not going to lie. For the Saints, I think we can do it, but I'm a little afraid. I'm a little bit scared, folks. But it's winnable. I think it's winnable. I think our offense is going to keep us in the game because hey, our offense looked like the Eagles' offensive line. I think that they played good. They played good. I think our offense looked just fine. I mean, Carson Wentz. You got Carson Wentz playing like Carson Wentz. You got Nelson Aguilar playing like Aguilar. You got Jeffrey playing like Jeffrey. You got Adams and Smallwood playing like, you know, your typical Adams and Smallwood. I think our offense looked just fine. I think our defense allowed a couple too many touchdowns. If they'd stopped that one touchdown, or Wentz hadn't thrown that interception, which, hey, it's a mistake. I'm not gonna, hey, it's a fluke. At least Wentz didn't throw, you know, do like Trevor Siemian last year and throw like 5 picks in a game. He threw 1 pick. A fluke. He didn't know, hey, he didn't know that fucking Cowboy was gonna be there. He didn't know that fucking, oh, Jesus. What's his name? Some weird-ass name. Vander something or other. Yeah, Vander Splooge or something. I don't know. Vander something. He didn't know freaking Vanderbilt was going to be there, or whatever his name is, Vander something. He didn't know he was going to be there. He didn't account for that, and he threw a pick. Hey, it's 1 pick. It's a fluke. And another thing I liked was the big plays Wentz made. Wentz made a couple of big plays that I really, really enjoyed seeing. And another thing I liked was not 1 penalty got called on the Philadelphia Eagles. Not 1. No penalties. All the penalties were on the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys still won, but no penalties were called on the Eagles. I think that's just great. Wentz only got sacked once. One thing I liked about our defense is they managed to sack Dak Prescott a couple of times. Okay. And once in the very beginning of the game. Okay. I mean, considering our defense is playing wounded, considering they're fighting fucking wounded, I mean, they're okay. They're Our wounded defense is I think they could be a lot better, especially once some of our guys heal up. Then we'll be in for some fucking wins. And let's account for the fact that we've got the second hardest schedule in the fucking league this year. We got a difficult schedule this year. We face the Saints and the Rams. Granted, there are no undefeated teams left this year, but I'm a little afraid of the Saints and I'm a little afraid of the Rams. I think we can beat them, but still, you know. There are also a couple of games that happened this week that I like the results of. The fucking Patriots lost. All right. One of my friends is a Bears fan. I'm happy for my friend that her Bears won. You know, they went out there, competed, and they beat whichever team they beat. The Patriots lost. Oddly enough, the Browns actually took it this week. So did the Colts. So, I believe it's the Falcons who lost to the Browns. Hold on. Let me revel in this a little bit. Hold on, because we beat Atlanta in week 1. So hold on, Atlanta. You mean to tell me that you lost to the fucking Browns? Oh, good Lord. Oh, good God. You lost to the damn Browns. Dude! They're supposed to be trash! They're supposed to be trash! Seriously. The Giants, that's a game that has yet to be played. That's a battle that has yet to be fought. If the Giants win, I'll be happy for Cop Hizzle, because his Giants won. They play the 49ers tonight. It's Monday as I'm recording this, Monday morning. And if the 49ers win, well, I can forgive the 49ers because they fired Kaepernick. The guy who started the anthem kneeling craze, they fired him. It's alright. So yeah, I forgive you, 49ers. You fired Colin Kaepernick. I don't know. So yeah, all is forgiven between me and the 49ers. I won't be calling them anthem kneeling scum anymore. But all that aside, I'm a little upset, of course, that my team lost. I'm a little disappointed, but no. No, I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I can't be mad at the way the fucking Eagles played today. They went out, they showed up for work. They went out there, they competed, they went down swinging. They didn't lay down and croak, you know, like some teams do. Atlanta. But, you know, our offense, they look fine. They look good. And our defense, considering that, you know, they're fighting wounded, they're playing wounded, hey, guys get hurt and backups go in to replace them, and the backups typically aren't as good as the starters. Our defense wasn't what it could be, but I think with a little practice and a little polish, you know, if we focus on our defense this week, because it was our offense that was keeping us in the game yesterday, let's be honest. If we focus on our defense, I think we can beat New Orleans. I think we've got it in us. Because folks, we're the Eagles, all right? The Eagles aren't used to playing a defensive game. They're used to going on offense and scoring and trying to blow the other guys out. We need to shore up our defensive line. If we can do that, then I think we can beat the Saints. We'll just have to see next week. We'll just have to see next week. I'm going to do a pregame for the Saints, of course, and I'm going to do a postgame after the game, of course. Next week is Thanksgiving. Excuse me, that was a hard squeak. Next week is Thanksgiving. So, you know, enjoy your football next Thursday. Enjoy your turkey. And I'll enjoy my turkey and use the leftovers to make my famous Alfredo. You know, turkey Alfredo. Hey, you know, it's turkey Alfredo. Hey, I'm fucking down. Shit. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed. It sucks that we lost, but no, I can't be mad at my Eagles this week. I can be disappointed. You know, I can brace for impact as it pertains to the Cowboys fans. Congratulations, Cowboys fans, on your win. I'll be sporting and congratulate you. It was a good game. We went out there and competed. You went out there and competed, and you just managed to come out on top. Cowboys 27, Birds 20. We lost by a touchdown and an extra point. We tried to go into overtime, but to no avail. And, well, I think if we'd have gone into overtime, we would have beaten you, but you know, we ain't never going to know now, will we? Well, we'll get them next week, I'm sure, against the Saints. Well, there's always next week.